Hey y'all, our story today illustrates a critical point on how to figure out whether two people intended to contract. So in Lucy v. Zehmer, it starts at Ye Old Virginia restaurant that's owned by a husband-wife team, A.H. Zehmer and Ida Zehmer. W.O. Lucy walks in one day with a bottle of whiskey. Now, the Zehmers also owned a tract of land called the Ferguson Farm, and Lucy wanted that farm bad. Lucy and A.H. Zehmer, they sit down at the table and start sharing out what A.H. described as good liquor. Sometime later, when A.H. says he was high as a Georgia pine, Lucy asks whether Zehmer still had the Ferguson Farm. When Zehmer says yes, Lucy states, "I bet you wouldn't take $50,000 for that." Well, A.H. Zehmer apparently can't resist that bet, reminding us of the Charlie Daniels line from The Devil Went Down to Georgia. But instead of, "I'll take that bet you're gonna regret," Zehmer says you haven't got $50,000 in cash, which, really doesn't rhyme as well. Lucy says he does have it, and they go back and forth. "No, you ain't got it. Yes, I got it. No, you ain't," and so on. Finally, Lucy decides it's time to put up or shut up and writes out a contract that says, "I agree to sell the Ferguson place to W.O. Lucy for $50,000 cash." Lucy says, "If you don't believe I have $50,000, then you sign that piece of paper here and say you will take $50,000 for the farm." A.H. Zehmer changes I to we since, Ida also owns the farm, signs it and takes it over to Ida, who's been watching all this from behind the counter. A.H. Zehmer asks Ida Zehmer whether she wants to sign, and she says no. You can kind of imagine what's going through her mind right now, but A.H. tells her it's nothing but a joke. So she signs it. Lucy picks up the signed contract, and later the Zehmers repudiate by claiming they didn't really intend to sell the farm, it was just a joke. The court, looking at these facts, holds that Lucy was warranted in understanding that the Zehmers intended to contract, because from Lucy's perspective, everything they did manifested an outward, objective intention to contract. Zehmer's so-called joke and secret intent to embarrass Lucy into admitting that Lucy didn't really have the money, those were irrelevant. The moral of this story is twofold. First, in determining that a contracting party intended to contract, only that outward, objective manifestation of intent matters. Second, when you're drinking good liquor, your jokes probably aren't as funny as you think they are.